Hello, my beautiful co-creators. Thank you for joining my 100-day Law of Attraction manifestation journey. And today I wanted to talk about self-love. Now, you've probably heard me say this over and over again, and you've heard it all over, that you can't love yourself. You can't love anybody else unless you love yourself, which is so true. At least, from my own perspective, considering everything that I've been through in life, the only way I am able to love another person is because I have learned throughout the process to love myself. So what does law of attraction has to do with loving yourself? I think it has absolutely to do with everything. Now, my goal is to talk about love at the end of my journey, because love is it has such a beautiful place for me in my heart that it's so sacred. So I don't really like to talk about it too much unless I'm able to put it or express it the way I really feel. But just for now, just for the sake of law of attraction, it is so essential for us to love ourselves, especially when we are consciously practicing law of attraction, because everything that we are drawing to us really comes from who we are within. And how we feel about ourselves is how we are going to express in our outer world. So if we don't have the self-love for ourselves, and someone says something or does something, then it becomes so personal, and we are hard on ourselves. And a lot of times people are in a relationship, they are with the people, but they can't really express love because they don't know what love is, because they haven't experienced it, or they've never been shown how it feels to be loved. So there's so many different factors of love. But just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to talk about self-love, in terms of how you feel about yourself. I think self-love for me is forgiving myself. There's so many ways I could go ahead and express it, but if I love myself, then I'm not hard on myself. I forgive myself for making the mistakes. I forgive once you're able to forgive yourself and give yourself a break, then you're able to see the perspective on the other side with whatever you are experiencing in the moment. And self-love means being okay with the way things are in your life. If you love yourself, you'll tell yourself it's okay. How do I pick myself up? Because I truly love myself. I really do. I love myself. I respect myself, and I'm compassionate with myself. Believe it or not, I look myself in the mirror and I tell myself that I love myself. I really do, because if I'm not able to do that for myself, then I'm not going to be able to do that for my husband or for my child, at least not the way it should be. So I think expressing self-love for yourself is so, so essential. And and self-love means telling yourself that it's going to be okay. Whatever situation that you're going through, that it's not end of the world, that things will get better. I can go into details, but I don't want my videos to be long. But I'll write a little blog about it and kind of go deeper into how I love myself, or how loving yourself should be. But yes, the law of attraction, if you are consciously trying to create something, it is so, so, so important to love yourself, because what you are putting out in the universe, if you're not truly feeling that within yourself, there's no way you're going to be able to create that. And law of attraction manifestation requires a lot of, it's a belief system. It really is. It's what you believe that you're going to put out into the universe. Remember, nothing is coming from the outside. It's inner world going into our outer world. Everything that we are comes from our inner being. So it's really nothing in the outside. All the creation is really from within. So yes, I'm going to write a little blog about it to go a little bit deeper, but just know that it is so, so important for you to be able to love yourself, to tell yourself that you honor yourself, that you respect yourself. Because if you feel all this about yourself, then the partner that you are going to draw into your life, the relationships that are going to come into your life, they're going to mirror you. They really are. Because if you don't honor who you are, others are not going to honor you. But if you honor and love yourself, regardless of what anybody else thinks, you're okay with yourself. You know what I mean? There's no competition. There's nothing. It's just, okay, you know. And I have to tell you one thing. I'm not going to go there right now. But yes, love yourself. It's the best thing you could do, is to honor yourself and love yourself and respect yourself and be compassionate with yourself. And if you could do all that to yourself, then your outer reflection is going to be that. And not everybody's going to see it like that, but the people that are very crucial and essential in your life, they will mirror that. And I could sit here and tell you, self-love is the reason that I have love in my life the way I do. If I had not forgiven myself, if there was blame game here and there, then my life would not be where I am in terms of love. I'm very blessed when it comes to love, and it's very, very, very sacred to my heart. So maybe before my 100 days over, maybe I'll talk a little bit about love and how to create that love in your life and how to keep the love. That's important too. And there's no secret really. At the end of the day, it's how you feel about yourself is how your partner is going to feel about yourself. Or if you have self-love, you're going to bring in the partner in your life that also feels that, because you're mirroring each other. So it's so, so, so important that it starts with you. So yes, law of attraction. Practice love for yourself and love for others, and everything else around it will work out all by itself. Because as long as you have love, you know, it's all good. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love and light. Woohoo!